Alright guys, welcome back to another Mastering Winger video here. We got ourselves another 6v6 game. We're going to try to learn how to be a very effective winger. I don't play wing that much compared to my other positions. Go inside, outside, around. See, find a cut if I can. Through the middle, red. Back for me, a shot. Looking for maybe a high slot shot. Don't know if I can get this. We're going to go try defense. Here, we got to get in the way of the winger. To pursue him there, able to get it. I wanted to go for a hit, but whatever. We'll play that. Again, we're covering wide, right? So, trap defense, winger. We have outside leverage on the boards. And sometimes you could even go as far as maybe even wanting to play man-to-man to that side, you know? We're going to look here. Driving back post. Oh, we had red there. He shot back into the goaltender. That pass was there. Now, 2-on-1 the other way. Teal a little bit slow to commit. Yellow had to come up big on defense. You're going to backtrack this hit. Back to that winger on that side. So now we mainly cover high slot to point area. You see where I'm at. Support there. Working back to the defense. Kind of ease the pressure off. And now we go back to the boards. Got to support. We're going to cut now to the middle. Cut around side. He's going to go around the net. So I got to buy some time here. Find green back. I'm hit. Kind of really not much I could do there. Slow get up. Really slow get up. And now we try to back check as quick as we can. So their team kind of screwed up, but they actually got it back without an offsides there. I thought there was offsides. We can support here. Back to the point. I mean, this is my guy here. We don't want him to just drive right to the middle. We help here support. So I don't know. I mean, defensively, again, we support from the top down, but I think, I mean, I don't really know if I played that correctly in terms of, because again, like I am supposed to be playing, I don't know why yellow. Okay. Well, I guess it's fine. He doesn't have to necessarily play blue line, but I mean, that means I have more free will to play more man-to-man. But, so again, all right, let's see. We're going to boards here. We're cutting. I think, oh, we almost had that. Got to help support. But again, like supporting for the defense, you know, top down, I don't really know if I'm playing that correctly because I went and back checked right on that winger and then the point guy was open. So it's like, all right, where am I supposed to go there? I think the defense are not really good at controlling the puck so much. They're kind of sending the puck right away. We're gonna cut. Maybe I can go down low here now. Back for red. Back through the middle. All right, now we're gonna now support and rotate through the middle here, and cover the high slot guy here, the center. So a little bit of like a first rotation, like a rotation back. Same thing here. Spinorama, find Teal cutting, scored. So Teal went up, right? If I didn't get hit there, depending on where the guys were, it would have been either, I mean, it would have had to have been somebody on the left side rotating back for Teal, right? So it should have been either red or green, depending on how the situation panned out. The big save of the goaltender you saw in the replay there. And then we go back the other way and a quick transition play. We're able to cash in. That was Teal who jumped up in the rush. We're going for this. Rotate it back. I got to recover. Don't have anything. We'll stay wide, cut in maybe last second. Yeah, we didn't have any speed there. There's not much we could really do. I still don't have any speed. Trying to help out. This is where we got to be able to help support now here. But then we also got to contend with the point. Don't want the point to be open. High slot more important. Got to help support on that. I am injured. That's why I'm moving so damn slow. I'm like, what happened to me? Picking it up. Go back the other way. Red got hit. We try to support again from the top down if we can. Point guys, we want to get in his way. Push him to the outside. You're going to swing it back down low. We help support this guy coming down low. Now we got to work back to the point. Because that is more immediate threat. When it works it back to the point, that's when you got to start moving, you know, obviously back and pressuring them at the point. We're going to get this. Maybe some support. Red, where does he go? We're going to cut down low for him. Or pass it down low for him. Maybe cut back to the middle. No. Not sure if he had a pass to me there, if he held on to it. I'm wide. Swinging it around for green. Nobody else there. Now we're work to the middle. I mean, I probably could have, I mean, red was technically there. So, you know, going back down low for red or for green. I don't know if he was looking for that. I mean, I kind of went to the same spot as red, right? So maybe not the best rotation. He still could have swung it around if he wanted to, if he didn't have a pass option to the middle. Maybe we can look at that. I don't know if the replay is going to catch that. Well, actually, we could go back to that. The goal is just a quick transition. So one-on-one, yellow's got to come up big. he just kind of got spun around. The guy went around to the outside and went back. So Yellow kind of was too aggressive on the poach check. All he really had to do was follow his movements. If you go back here, when I made that pass around. Or no, that was down low. Oh, hang on. I think I went too far then. I don't know, whatever. It was a pass. I swung it around. I think I went too far with it, whatever. I passed it around, and then I probably should have just followed along the boards there again and went back down low. Maybe an option for green if you want to swing it back. I don't know. We'll play trap here. But again, we're... Oh, wow. Pass. How did that go through me? Gonna have to pressure, push him to the outside if we can. We want to hit that guy. Now quick transition. We couldn't get that puck. See if I can rotate. I'm going to support the middle. Work back to the point now. Pressure Jake. JT Green. Help support there. Nice. Good job, Red. Now we go back up. Green's already up. I'm helping them there. Goaltender. Went a little bit too far over to the left. Defenseman there wasn't in a position to play that. Are we playing with the same guy that we played with in the last game? Like, I remember that exact same guy. It probably is, man. I mean, typically, these are LG draft games. So if you're part of the LG official, I think it's the official LG Discord server. There's like the LG drafts games. It's like basically like 6v6 drop-in competitively, I guess. You could say it's full games. You'll never get like guys that quit. I mean, if you do, then I think you have to reset the lobby type thing. All right, back up. Quick transition. We'll take that. Fine. Red. I probably should have found green. I mean, green was there, but still. I mean, whatever. I was thinking the guy was going to pressure him right away. I thought red had more space to the right. I was trying to just delay enough to get that guy that was off me. All right, so there was a lot of space there to the right. Again, you know, it's offensive creativity, how quick we could transition. Got to pressure this slightly, then work back. Wasn't much. I mean, typically when you do pressure, right, we're able to get that. You want guys to be more man-to-man, right? We're going to cut down low for him. Force it, scored. That went through. That's one of those, that you can force it as a forward, and I feel like those passes this year typically go through if the defense is not playing what I would call perfect position. So... I mean, defenseman's right there. Like, I don't know. You can go back to that one. I think that defenseman got hoed a bit by EA Sports. I mean, he's right there inside leverage, practically body on body. I mean, what do you even do there? You know what I mean? You could definitely look at that closely, and I can give you guys a little breakdown on that. This puck's about to go in. All right, we're going to help on the boards. We're there. Control it here. We're going to go... Fine, red. Maybe play halfway. Cut. Back up high. Okay. That puck went a little bit too far. Again, the offensive rotation is something I have to work on a bit more in terms of just how when to rotate, or where to rotate, where to move. You know what I mean? I don't have that quite down yet. I don't think. You guys are right up on me. Force it. Red able to get it back to me. No. Down low for him? Nope. Red went down low, so we're going to work back to the middle then. So triangle formation. We're going to cut. Behind the net? No. We're going to bait out or right on front if he wanted to. I don't know. He didn't even want to make that pass to me. We'll work all the way back and maybe cut back with some speed. Red. Pulled up. Now we'll cut. There it is. So there's that cut, that center lane cut with somebody that drove in. Nice job. Teal there with a jump. And I would just play back and play trap. We're up 3-1, right? So trap defense. I'm going to play more man-to-man on this wing. Doesn't seem like Yellow wants to play hold the blue line, inside leverage. So I'm going to play more man-to-man if I can. Just something I feel like I can do. I have the build for it. Now I'm rotating behind Yellow because he stepped up. Red is in the play, right? So you look at those two guys, and when do you rotate is based on what you see from Yellow and Red in terms of on my side. Now I can jump back up because Yellow went back to the point, right? So that's kind of the rotation game that you want to play. We're going to pressure this, right? We're in the lane where we can pressure. The guy is 6'2", defensive defenseman, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get much nudge on him. Ooh, I was able to play that. Poke check? Nah, that's tough right there with the positioning. He's got a chance to force it. Back for Jake. The only thing I can really do then for him is just kind of play inside of him and cut his lane down. That's all I can really do. Playing backdoor. If I can. Backhander. Get this puck if we can. Poke check it. Shot. Back down low for him. Delay. Try to force it. Nah, yeah, JT was there. I'm going to play along the boards here. Support. Now we go here. Cut to the middle. Me and Green both picked the lane, the same lane. I probably didn't even need to do that. I can go down low here for him. He wants to give me a pass. Swing it back right in front of Green. Green was there. I'm hit though. Don't have anything. So I'm down for a while. Hope these guys can play good defense. Yellow over the top. They went by him. Shot. Save there. Quick pass. And I'm back. So yellow. Yep. Nice job with the rotation game. You saw me back, right? So that's kind of the rotation game when you're deciding when, like, if you're a defenseman, when do you rotate up? You see where your forwards are on your side. Whether it's usually, you know, if it's yellow doing that, he's going to look to either me or red in terms of, all right, is somebody delayed? Somebody was, right? So that was me. Red was up, taking center lane, so he's going to take the right lane. That's typically the quick transition game that you want to play. I was down. I had limited stamina. There's not much I could do offensively. Yellow most likely will have a much, greater bar than me in terms of stamina, so he can then jump up, and that's how you kind of keep the quick transition game going for your team. I mean, I think I'm getting a little bit better. I mean, again, I don't play wing that much, so I'm going to have typically a little bit more questions in terms of where I should be going. I'm going to play middle. Green kind of went back door, so I don't want to get in his lane. We're going to go back to the right. Here's a shot, got tipped. Looking for the rebound. Got a body check, shot. Looking for a quick release. Dialed in, though, the goalie is. So I'm going to play more man-to-man here on this wing. Teal's jumping up into play. We're going to help follow this guy all the way because Red's following the play there, too. We're going to cut. Now we're going to cut middle. Back out. Oh, damn. The defenseman got me. And again, he got me again. So we're going to play the point. I think there's definitely times where I could rotate a bit faster. I'm going to throw this puck on. Look, hoping there may have been a better rebound effect or whatever. Now we're going to rotate back. Yellow's up. Yellow's controlling. Try to find green. So we're still going to play right D for the time being. Play over the top if we can. Help support there. Pressure. Now we got quick transition. Force it. Imagine. Imagine a sauce there if I had just wound up the sauce instead of the RT. That would have been crazy. Well, backdoor, feed off a spin. So back to the point. We're fine here to play that shot. I mean, these guys are going to shoot, right? So, I mean, we could definitely, I don't know, maybe play it a little bit better in terms of... Oh, we got to help out. You don't want to go just jump up, too. Like, you typically want to do that, but want to also be able to be a support option. Ah, couldn't get that. I don't know if that guy stick lifted me or if I just simply, like, we both collided with our sticks, right? Shot. Looking for the rebound. Back here the way. 3-on-2. I got held up. I tried to cut. My guy did a reactive action. Now we're going to play center. Just play that center lane and we're able to get that. So again, there is still that rotation game that you typically play, right? If you are the first forward back, you have to rotate cover middle or cover the center position until he's in a prime spot to then play that again. Or if you have to read where he goes. He may even go to your right point if you rotate to play center, right? You just have to read where your teammates are and what they do. You play where your teammates are not. You know what I mean? Like, you got to look at, you basically have to look, is the defense covered? If not, then you play that, right? Is the center covered? If not, then you play that. So it's like, that's what you do. You look at it from the back end first, right? The defense is the first level that you look at, and then you look at center, then you look at wing, right? Like, if you're playing wing, obviously, then you're just going to play your spot. Got red. I mean, what these defensemen are doing is a really good job in terms of just staying over the top. They're not doing anything crazy. They're just putting their back to us, stopping us from driving, right? Anchoring the furthest guy up. There's probably ways where we, can mix up the timing of what we're doing. Because we're not doing anything crazy ourselves, So, again, managing the stamina bar. I'd say I've been a little bit better this game as opposed to the last center or the last winger game I played, but still not that great. You see how far off yellow is? I mean, I'm basically man-to-man all the way here. They send it and they score. So, I mean, the force of hell, right? The French force, I call it. It's what typically guys do, right? They just get to that area where it's like near the goal line on the side of the net, and they just force it in hopes of either finding a stick, right? The guy was there, or it deflects off something and goes in. That's the reason why they do it. And it's, I mean, again, it's easier to do it this year because of how defense is nerfed in terms of being slightly out of position. Your guy just still won't get it. And I don't know. I feel like the physics of the game are not really all that good. I'm gonna spin now. Cut. Find me. There it is. Find green. Back to me. No. But that was a center lane cut. All right, we're just trying to find space. Yeah, I mean, I hesitant to go up only because, right? Didn't know how far yellow really wanted to take that. Sometimes you could do that if he's gonna delay. You could then choose to jump. So I delayed on that. We're back to the point. I don't want to give him a tough spot. I kind of went away from the puck there. Don't know if I should just stay along the boards. Green was the rotation marker. They score. Green was the guy rotating to play center. He overcommitted on the hit. Led to a chance around. I mean, that is still defense right there. That is your defenseman. You don't want him to just get right on by. Because again, like, we can only do, again, so much from the top down, right? I'm only the guy that is, at least in that play, I was basically playing winger. So I was playing that second forward back as opposed to the first. I do not have speed here, though, man. I really don't. Shot. Just get the puck in deep. Now we're going to cut center lane. We'll get down low. We just didn't have enough quick pass there. Now I'm the first forward back, so I'm playing the third forward for them. I know that the numbers probably are confusing. Wow, what a pick. A nice pick there. Back the other way. Offside. That was a good pick from the center right there. He looked like played off the man. I thought that pass was open, and then he cut into that guy last second and just played the lane. And then it showed the lead edges. Like, I don't even know. I don't know if a lead edges had an effect on that. Like, that's kind of weird to me. I think it's just because he moved sideways, right? So lead edges kind of counts for that. Still do not have speed. We see how they're just their back is turned to us and they're just following our movements, right? I could probably pull up and take a shot. My shot's not really all that effective. Yet again, I think yellow got walked. I can only help against from so much. Center. Center's got a pressure. Yeah, that's the only frustrating part. Ooh, okay. What a pass. We'll find him. Red, outside. I'm behind him if he needs. Red, shot. Pick it up. Shot. Oh, my God. I couldn't get it back to my forehand. Jesus Christ. That's an opportunity gone. Play right in front of him. Blast this out of the zone if you can. All right, so we are going to overtime. We were up 3-1. 2 goals later. Tie game. So again, this was that goal I wanted to look at. Just for me, when I forced it, that was in the second period. You see where the guy is, right? Like, he's right there, but his stick, right? The blade of his stick is not to the blade of the guy getting that puck. So he is inside leverage. You would hope your skates could then get that, not his stick. His stick is not going to be able to play that in time. I think the pass was too fast, like too powerful, and it was kind of like too close to the puck, right? I don't know why, but it just seems like the defensive guys in that case are not able to react fast enough as opposed to the offensive players on the ice there. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to break down the overtime frame in this game in another video. Let me know your thoughts on my gameplay at wing. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit that bell. I'll catch you guys in the next one.